All right. New patch out. Ooh, Chessman's here. Wait. Before we get into it, that means I gotta check something. Hang on. Because I'm pretty sure Chessman was the last piece to the puzzle. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Wait. What am I missing? What am I missing? I think it's like that. And then wait, no, Chessman is here. Who? Oh my god, where's Chicorita? Wait. Wait, did they pull Chicorita out of the game? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? What do you mean? It can't be a unique or a legendary. Yeah, no. Unless it's April Fool's. What the? Okay, well, I found it. But it's... Why is it a special unit? Grass Pokemon heal and produce berries over time. That's the same. When Flora Pokemon is KO'd, a flower pot... Oh, this is different. A flower pot blossoms and you can collect rich mulch. Higher star units give more mulch, which can be used to evolve your flower pot. Hoppip, flower pot, Bellsprout, flower pot, Chicorita. Fuck me, man. Wait, so that means I can't... Oh, that's really sad. Okay, well... I guess if we can't play all the starters, we'll just look at... Try to find something else. So, Flora and Ground synergies have been reworked. Okay, well, we saw Flora. I guess we'll look at Ground here in a second. Collect mulch and take care of your flower pots. We just read that. And let your ground Pokemon dig up some treasures buried on your board. Wait, so does Ground just get free items now? Bruh, Ground was already pretty insane, wasn't it? At least as far as, like, just vertical synergies go. I don't know. But we've got Drillbur, Roggenrola, Pika clones? I see 3 Pika clones. Maybe we could get a Pika clone game. The problem with the Pika clones right now is that the ones that are in are all uniques. So it's kind of difficult to get a team, obviously. But maybe we can do that now. We've got Sandaconda. I don't remember the name of this thing. I'm not gonna get it. Smoliv. Obviously Chespin. Got low kicks. I love Blipbug. Oh man, I love Orbeetle. Maybe we play that. Adjustments for ranked match. Oh, and Buzzwole. I like Buzzwole too. That's pretty cool. Adjustment for ranked matches. To reduce waiting times, ranked matches ELO ranges have been reduced to 3 ranges. 0 to 1099, 1050 to... Wait a minute, what? 0 to 1099, 1050 to... What? I'm reading that right? There's overlap. I guess that means that if you're in that overlap, and it might have already been like that, if you're in that overlap, you can play in both ranges. Okay. Well, that makes sense. They're like reducing the amount of lobbies so that way the players get games faster. That makes sense. We also decided to raise the elo gains on fresh new accounts to mitigate the annoyance of Smurf. That makes sense. That actually does make a lot of sense, because like if you first if you first boot up the game and then you win like 4 matches in a row, you're already kind of at the top. So smurfing isn't really relevant except for the first like 2 or 3 games. That I think that makes sense. These changes may be revisited in the future. Perfect. And then check out the full changelog on Discord. We're going to do this exactly like how we did it last time. I haven't yet set up the stream. I think as at least for the patch notes, I definitely want to do it like kind of in a live format. Just kind of like sit there and have a conversation about the full patch notes. But that like make that separate from, you know, the other stuff. But we're going to do it the same way we did it last time, which is basically we go over the short patch in the very beginning of the video, and then we'll play a first look game, and then we will do the full-on patch notes at the end. And I'll have everything broken up so that way you don't have to watch what you don't want to watch. Oh man, we just missed the cutoff. That's okay. We'll go ahead and load here and get something going. We're back below 900 if anybody was wondering. So that's exciting. Gardener, is that a new title? Or is that something that was already here? And I'm just getting some kind of, I don't know. Okay, so we've got small of signature dish. Oh, it cooks! And it's grass normal. Wait a minute. Stantler? Hold up. Not Stantler. What's this name? What's that thing's name? Is it Stantler? No. Stantler's the other one, right? What is that thing's name? Deerling into... Is it Stantler? Sawbuck. Sawsbuck? Sawsbuck. I think it's Sawsbuck. Stantler is the unique. Yeah. Oh man. Bro, I'm excited. I'm stoked. I'm a little bit not mad. Sad. I'm a little bit sad that I can't do grass starters, but in the future we might be able to. Like they might bring Chicorita back into the pool and then I can do it and that'll be fun. So I can't play them. I was just saying that. We can go for what was in ground. We can look at ground. Maybe I should just look at ground. Yeah, you know what? Let's look at ground because it's something that's new. Ooh. Sprigatito is actually a Flora unit now. That's kind of cool. All right, so we've got nothing new going on. I've got, I mean, I might as well play these. We'll see. So it said something about digging holes. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but we'll figure it out. Maybe through playing, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we'll see some cool additionals and we'll want to do that instead. Oh my wild. We've got ground, say cheers. So ground Pokemon dig holes on the board in between stages, gain stats based on the depth of the hole they start in. They sometimes find buried items at max depth. What? Gain from +1 to +5 defense and special defense, +3 attack at max depth. What? So they dig holes and you place them in the hole, and depending on how deep the hole is, they gain stats? Is that my understanding? Is this the hole? I assume? So if I do this, it's not going to change anything? I don't know about this one, Mr. Krabs. I'm gonna double sell here. So now 7 and 5. 7 and 5. What does it start with? 6 and 4. So it gained 1 defense, special defense point. Okay. I assume that Green Orb is still just like insane. Or, well, maybe not because of... I don't know. So now I'd want to like throw this on there, right? And then maybe even level. That way we can get another hole going. This is strange. I don't know if... Like, this seems like it would be almost too good, right? And maybe this is cause for rolling on the first turn because you want to start your holes as soon as possible. I don't know about this. I think this is really strong. I could be very wrong, but like, okay, so as far as stats go, are they comparable to old ground? Because if they're comparable to old ground, then it's probably still just going to be insane, right? I mean, just vertical ground is nuts in general. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I take this because it's a ground type. So then I just drop you in and then hold this. Yeah, because I don't really have a way of getting it without dropping below 20. And then we could just hit. Yeah, I mean, I think we just build a green orb because it's got to be good, right? Gotta be. It's got to be good. Okay, so what does everybody else got going on? Baby? Why is Baby not lost yet? Fighting Wild? I love that. Double Grass. Berry. Field. Okay. So now we're, what, 4 deep on this hole? So potentially next turn we get an item? It gets free item. That's crazy. So it not only gets mega stats, but it also gets free items. So gain from +2 to +10. Oh. Got it. So it's not random. It's based on what's it called? So I'd actually want you here probably. And then I'd probably want like you here. This is odd. This is really odd. Yeah, so it's basically it's +1 at layer 1 and then +2 at layer 2 and so on. And then I guess it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So yeah. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like, is it random? Do I need the Lucky Egg ground types now? Which, I mean, Lucky Egg and ground types is great, but hell yeah. That's why they hadn't lost yet. That's why they had a fucking lair on. You psychopath. Why would you do that? That's crazy. So I mean, I'm assuming, what is that? Ghost gem. Whoa. That's not okay. Ground is too good. Okay, wait, so because wait, hang on. So now this is dug out, right? So I'd want to start a new one, right? But I still want to gain the benefit. What are the items that you can get? Because that's insane. Just synergies for everything? Is that not disgusting? I think that's crazy. I might be wrong, but there's already so much support in ground. Like, can you get multiple of the same gem? I guess that would be a question. Oh, hi. Spits sand at the 3 enemy Pokemon. I mean, I'm just gonna take it and then we'll figure it out. It's coming on the team. It's Amorphous. We don't have Sandygast, right? Fucking Golurk is in though, and that's actually kind of legit. We can get Cubone. Good voice crack. Oh, Sandygast is in. I'm a dumbass. Bruh, this is an insane fucking situation here. Okay. Maybe I can do something like this. So it's not holdable, right? Yeah. So unholdable. So what do you do? Spit sand at 3 enemy Pokemon in front of the user, dealing special damage and inflicting blinded. So we just want that in the middle. Fighting is so disgusting. It just always is. I don't understand. Ugh. Just a synergy that can say, no, I don't feel like taking damage. That's crazy. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take it. We can just probably sell these, to be honest. That way we can at least have a manageable number. AV. Got field. They're gonna be attacking quick. They're just out healing everyone. Fighting is gross. Probably need like a choice specs or something. A lot of grass going on. Maybe I'd like Namacon. That's good against fighting too. We could Namacon you. That's not bad. I think I like that. We should be fine against Gyarados, right? So the thing is, we're not guaranteed to find a gem every time, which is good. Yeah, I think I need to start doing other holes. Like maybe throwing my common, like U2, in spaces that aren't dug out. That way we can keep using and getting items. Okay, ground. Just give me one of them. Cool. I'll take it. Yeah, like I think it's more important to get a bunch of mons on the board. That way we have more spots to start digging out. Okay, yeah. Sure. I'll take it. Does not move or attack. Power spot gives 50 ability power to all adjacent allies. All enemy Pokemon are locked. Could swap these two. Yeah, I like this more. We'll probably sell this. Might sell this turn and then hold that. Depends if we win or not. Could move Green Orb onto that. That's probably better. But I don't know. I do not know. What do you do? Deal special damage to the target and increase the user's defense. Pretty good. Lugar still the same? Yeah. Sure is. So I can't see their holes in the ground. So I guess it's client side, right? So I can't see where their progression is or anything like that. I don't need you. We're fine. I've got one already. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is probably move. It's a ground type. It's a normal ground type. Is there another one in? Who's the other one? Sentret. That's sad. I don't care. I'm still gonna take it. Still a ground type. We'll go ahead and throw Green Orb. 1, 2, 3. Throw you on. Drop you over here and you over there. That way we start going on with our yeah. I dig it. I like Smoliv. It's funny. Oh shit. Babies. Babies. What is wrong with you? Don't hurt me. Fire Dragon. Still a lot of grass. They moved straight into fighting, which makes sense. Okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. What am I going for here? So probably not. Either, well, I probably would have taken the heart scale, so maybe we just take another Green Orb. I don't know. I think it makes sense. And then I think I'm just gonna keep going for levels as long as we're like not hardcore losing, I think it's best to get as many things on the board as possible so that way you can dig out holes. Dig out holes. And then I don't really want to throw this on that. And I don't really want to throw it on that either. We can throw it on you. Why not? That's fine with me. So I need Sandygast. Well, we need to see if... Okay, Cubone is not in, unfortunately. So... But that's okay. I mean, we've got... This, we can grab... There's not another one, is there? There is. We might do something with that. Grab a dragon. We'd have bug. Yeah, we could grab a horsey. How's our damage? 28? That can't be bad. Maybe I need like protective pads or something. Razor Fang? Oh my god. That's so annoying. It's just war of attrition at this point. That's what the game feels like. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I kind of like Namacon Razorfang. I just don't know what I would put it on, you know? You know what I'm saying? I could drop you in here. I don't think it matters. So we're starting at 2020? Holy shit. That's crazy. Gain 1 extra defense and special defense for each fully dug hole on your half of the board, plus 12 attack when your half of the board is fully dug? Bruh. I'm gonna be digging. Is that what we should be doing? Just digging? Is that what you're supposed to do? Not use the spots and just dig? I'm digging. I'm digging now. We'll level. I'm gonna roll. That's fine for a turn. For a turn, we're gonna have to get rid of it because it is a wild unit and I don't want to see... Although... The Teddy is a ground type. The Teddy is a ground type that I kind of want. I just don't want wild poisoning my board. We might lose. Surely not, right? Uh-oh. I hate Mew. Please lock it down. Lock it down. Are we good? Good, 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 good. Huge. Toy specs? Honestly, I think Residia Flower is probably pretty good. We'll throw it on, you. I think that's fine. We'll go ahead and roll. Actually. Could we? Nah. Yeah, I'm cool with it. I don't want wild poisoning my shop, but it's not terrible. Not too terrible. As far as legendaries go, I kind of like Landorus, right? I mean, obviously Zygarde is a dragon, so it's good, but I don't know. I kind of like Landorus. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, because then we can Razor Fang the backline. I guess we could do that with Zygarde too. Okay, this does nothing. Okay, so that's good. At least like. So you can dig up stupidly powerful stuff, but you can also dig up garbage. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's really good. Okay, so actually Baltoy isn't in, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice a position for artificial, unless we get Big Nugget. That'd be dope. We could get Big Nugget. Grass Raichu? That's probably really good, right? I mean, yeah, I think that's really strong. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2. I'm going to go for AV maybe? With a fire team? Could go AV. Yeah. Yeah. So we go AV, we go Razor Fang, we go Namacon. Can I just build that? Although Power Lens is probably pretty good. I mean, both is pretty good in general, but... Alright. Well, that's dug out. This is dug out. That's dug out. And then we just keep moving them? This is weird. This is very strange. Ooh, already the water type. Crazy. Stop showing stuff, thank you. Ugh, I hate fighting. Look at this Lopunny not taking damage. Isn't that so much fun? No items, just not taking damage. Crazy. Crazy. Level. Yeah, I just need an 8th. Jesus. Yep. That's pretty good 8th. We could hit a lucky egg, maybe. Does it still do the same thing? The more attack the user has relative to the target, the higher the chance. Well, I can raise attack. And I can get a lucky egg. But can I do both? Other ground team. They've been kind of focusing on leveling a couple things. This in particular. And that's a really good carry, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We're at 56 health, or 41 health. We're at the bottom of the board, which is crazy. What the fuck is that? What is that? What was that? Was just 1 gold? Was that it? That was just 1 gold? Okay. Drop all y'all back. Actually, we'll go like this. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Do we care to go to 9? No, I think I need a better team first. I'm gonna hold this just to see what the item is. What do you do? Throws rocks near random enemies, each dealing... I like that a lot. I like that a lot. It could be really good and it could be really not good. We'll roll... I'm gonna take this. We'll get rid of the Swinub, that's fine. We'll hold you over here. Looking good, feeling good. Okay, double ground. Double ground all the way. We've got you leading the board. I've got to figure out a way to get rid of you. I think it's just going to be choice specs here. Instead of Namacon. Although we could Namacon. Namacon doesn't Landorus... Well, we're assuming we get it, and we do. I'm just going to take it. I think it's better. And then we're going to drop you. We'll keep you up. We'll drop Probably you. Although wild is going to be pretty good. Maybe we get rid of this. I don't want to do that, but I think I might need to. Okay, so searingly hot sand that strikes all enemy Pokemon in a straight line. So it actually does have the chance to burn, doesn't it? Oh, it guarantees burn. So we'll just do this then instead. And then I think I like AV Punching Glove. And we can throw Punching Glove on Landorus and AV probably on you, I think. Yep, I dig it. We'll get rid of that. I have no need for it. That's fine for now. I don't know if you're staying on the team though, to be fully honest with you. Unfortunately, I would like for you to stay, but like if I can't gain normal, then I probably don't care, you know? Huge. Massive damage. Oh my god. Very strong. Okay. Yeah, same thing for you, especially if you're not like you would be good. You were good early, but yeah, you're probably gonna have to go. You might be my 9th for Amorphous, but also maybe not. That'll give me Bug without Dragon. It's a ranged unit though. Well, we'll do it like this. I feel bad because I'm not really using the Silly Cobra like for its synergies for what it's useful for, but I really think that Amorphous isn't really going to be something that we're going to be able to do realistically, you know? Yeah, I want that. There's the lucky egg. I think I just take it. Yeah, we're gonna throw that on right on. We're gonna throw that one right on there. It was pretty good. Holy shit. Do I have you in right now? I don't. Do I want the teddy? Maybe I don't want the teddy. Maybe I don't care. Let's just check this real quick. Electrolyzer. I think I can pass. And Dragon is likely with you. Amorphous. So maybe Green Orb this. What's dug out? These two are dug out. That's dug out. So I need to scooch back again. Roll. Or maybe I should hit. Yeah, I should probably go to 9. We'll drop this. We'll keep you. Good win. We'll drop you. I don't have a use for you. Bug's gonna happen through Dragon. Yep. And then this is my last one. Cool. So drop you back. Drop everybody over. Like this. Honestly, I think I can do this. Just because of the fact that this won't move, so it can draw attention for this, you know, at least for a little while. Yeah, I think that's really good, actually. 1, 2, 3. We're 20 something away. Not too bad. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Please burn the shit out of them. Good. Oh shit. It's just not good enough. Oh my god. Bruh. Fighting is disgusting. It's just so gross. Okay, what the hell is that? 3 gold and something. Oh, items. Well, no shit. How do I beat fighting? Is there anything specific that I can beat fighting with? I've got poison synergy now. Offing? No. It has to be Gumi. Gotta be. Gotta be Gumi. Okay. Good. Beautiful. Is it a box? Is it a fluffy tail? Soldu? Honestly, I think we box this. Or we could soul do it. But then I need some kind of protection on it. That doesn't really need a soul do. Fuck it. I'm hitting the soul do on this. And then let's go ahead and hit this. X-ray? What can I X-ray? What can I X-ray? I don't really want to X-ray you, do I? It would kind of work, wouldn't it? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Survive, survive. Okay, we're good. I think we're fine. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. We're good. Easy. Rolling. Again. I totally forgot about this. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Roll. Yep. Roll. Yes. Oh, I can throw you on in there. I can do this. I don't know that I like that, but I don't think it's bad, right? Because the faster that this attacks, the faster that it gets to its ability. So we can nuke one thing. Oh, man. Good. I need that attack benefit. Our Amorphous is pretty good. We can also drop a ground unit, but is there anything that I would want to drop? Not really. Firestone, does that help me? No. Second Gracidio Flower? I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I guess I could Reaper Claw. I don't need to Reaper Claw though, because I have Execute. So what I would want is like a Muscle Band, right? We can drop a Ghost Ground. I could drop this for what? I can't drop this one. It's got to be this one. But what would I drop it for? That's the question. We've got light flying. Lighter flying. Light spot would be good. If I could get it. Hang on. Maybe we could find something. Should I take it? Is there a light flyer? There is not, but there is Roggenrola. We like Roggenrola. Ew, none of them are dying. They just don't take damage. This shit is ridiculous, bro. How do you beat fighting like that? Genuinely. How do you do it? Okay, good. All right. I'm gonna keep. Okay, so we drop ground, we drop Ghost. I guess I can put them closer. But if I, okay, so if I put them closer, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I care about your level, actually. Because the only thing you're doing is giving me 3 Amorphous. Scope lens? I don't know, bruh. I think maybe we just take another Razor Fang and Razor Fang you. And we roll. And we take these and, that could be a way to get Hippopotas, but I don't think we can. I think we just go ahead and do this so that way we get the light spot. Let's hit it like this. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, Blaziken. Down. We did way better this time. So we need to meet them faster. But why does that make a difference? Why does it make a difference why we meet them faster on the why does that matter? What difference does that make? I don't understand. I'm gonna keep this over here though. For sure. And then I can do this maybe. More distraction. I don't love that, but I guess that's pretty much what I can do. I guess actually Roggenrola would have been a better fit. Although this gives Protect. Protect is kind of legit too, isn't it? Okay. Oh, you know what? It was the execute. I bet we executed something. That's gotta be what it was. Good. Gotta be. It's gotta be. Okay. No. Yeah, I just can't. Everything that is on the team has to stay on the team. Except for this, but I think I like the Protect. So I'm gonna chill with it. And then... Yep. And... Sure. I could hit the silly Cobra, but I think I would rather save for Flygon, right? What does this do? Heals itself. That could be a good distraction here. Yeah, I think I like that. And I know this really isn't healing with Green Orb, but in the chance that this Marshadow comes down here and smokes the Landorus, I think it's better to keep the Stonejourner in the back. I could be very wrong about that. And I probably am. Don't do it that way. But that's just kind of how I view it. It was Electrolyzer, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. You give me some kind of like muscle band here. I think that's what I want. Would I ever swap this to Ursaluna? Probably not. No, because this gives me more... Wait, why do I have 3 rock? 1, 2... What? Oh, this. A second Lucky Egg, I can't really do that. Choice Scarf, Fluffy Tail. The Fluffy Tail... Chance to burn? That's actually not that bad, right? Yeah, and now Roggenrola is actually kind of legit on my team. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Ah, there you are. And roll. Come on. Yeah, protect isn't really giving much of anything, right? I don't think so, at least. Oh, looks like they're doing a lot better this round. They're doing a lot better. We need to smoke that Urshifu. That's what it is. It's gotta get executed. Red Orb, Reaper Cloth. Is it Red Orb or is it Reaper Cloth? Or is it just Poke it all? Just take more damage? I think it's Red Orb. Roll again. Roll. And it's last round, so we're just gonna send it. Oh shit, my bad. God damn it, going too fast. Get out. Sell. Red Orb. Who can I Red Orb though? You? Sure. Why not? Roll. How much time we have? Just a little bit. We'll hit this, we'll hit that, and we'll call it a day. Alright. Here we go. 8 and 4. I think that's pretty good. Good amount of defense that we just picked up. I'm shocked that we actually figured out a way to beat this fighting team. And I don't know why it was meeting them at their level. The only thing that I can think is that this got to execute faster. That's the only thing that I can think. But I'll have to go back and watch like what legit happened. But that was still really crazy. I like this a lot. We got the Amorphous angle. This was really fun. And like I said, I think Stonejourner in the back just to kind of protect and remove threat from the Landorus, right? Because so if this wasn't here, there's 3 slots that can be attacking the Landorus. If this is here and it has to stay here, there's not only 2 spots, but there's also a chance that they attack it instead, you know? So I think it was good. I might be wrong, but like I said, it's just weird that we were losing when we were on the back line, and then as soon as we moved to the front line, we were fine. It might have also been the extra attack that we gained from. Hang on, I'll look at it because it said gain 1 extra defense, special defense for each fully dug hole, but we also get plus 12 attack when your half of your board is fully dug. So maybe it was when that happened and I just like didn't see it coinciding. But either way, that was a lot of fun. That was really cool. I liked it a lot. Ground seems kind of busted, I'm not gonna lie. Although fighting is just incredible, as it always is. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to play more. There's a lot of new mods to look into. Dunsparce, that's its name. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But yeah, there's that, and we'll move on to the patch notes here in a second. So on to the next one. All right, welcome to the patch notes for anybody that's interested. We've got patch 6.5 Garden Party. It's not like a massive patch. I mean, there's large changes to the game. That game was a lot of fun, actually. Our first look. New ground, I'm not entirely sure about it. It feels very powerful, but I guess there's a little bit of like checks and balances with the whole you might not dig up anything situation, but still I think it's a little busted. So maybe not, maybe it's not, maybe it was a lot of fun, a nice little mini game. I like that each of the synergies has their own kind of like, well, not every single one, but they have their own little like mini game attached to them. So can't wait to try out Flora, to be honest with you. That seems like a lot of fun. And I would like to see it for myself. I wish Chicorita wasn't a special unit, but that's neither here nor there. That's just personal preference. So we've got new Pokemon. We've got Drillbur, Roggenrola. Gigalith is super cool. I think that would be really interesting. Like Rock Light might actually be kind of a legit thing. And I think it already kind of was, but I think this will make it even cooler. And then we've got Togedemaru, Dedenne, Silicobra. We played with Silicobra. That was really the Blinded is a really, I like status conditions, so just in general, just anything that does a status is pretty dope. I'm not entirely sure what Blinded really does. It might like drop its accuracy or something like that, but I'm not sure. We've got Dunsparce, which is the one that I couldn't remember the name of. We've got Smoliv. I love Arboliva. Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. I think it's regional. Chespin, super dope. It's got Maractus's ability. So probably going to be a pretty fat tank for grass. Grass fighting, I think, is really interesting, and I would still like to try it. Fomantis isn't a grass type anymore, which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, they basically slotted in Chestnaught for Fomantis. So we got Nimble, big fan of that. Probably does Axe Kick if I had to guess, right? Blipbug, this is probably the thing I'm most excited about. It would have been grass starters, but I think Orbeetle, I just really like it. I don't know. Reflect and Light Screen, I don't know. I just like Orbeetle. And then we've got Pachirisu and Buzzwole. And so another legendary Ultra Beast actually, and it's a good one. I like Buzzwole, and that's another bug. So now we have 3 of them. So it's not a 1 in 2 anymore for a Pheromosa or Genesect for that matter. So changes to the Pokemon and abilities. We've got Magnet Pull. Meltan now will bring more rare Pokemon based on ability. But I still don't know how Meltan works. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't really actually gotten a game with it. It's pretty difficult to pick up. Like there's quite a few amorphous legendaries, and there's hella steel legendaries. So Melmetal's pretty difficult to pick up. We got Zygarde has a new passive. Zygarde cells emerge from fully dug holes every second to join Zygarde, giving it 1 max HP per second when 95 cells have been collected. That's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. I kind of like that. Probably a little more than what we did have. I did like what we did have, but this is interesting. I don't know if it's busted, but it's interesting. Buff Pitav line, good. It definitely needed that. Holy shit. Nerf Torment. Oh, that's sad. That's okay. We use Payday anyway. Change Lotad types. I saw that. It's not a water type anymore. It's a sound type, which I think is a cool change. I think that's interesting. Nerf Gulp Missile. No. Chance of Pikachu from 33 to 20%. Oh man, really devaluing the lucky egg, huh? We've got Nerf Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Doduo. I haven't played a good Doduo game yet. Nerf Bounce, good. That thing is annoying to play against. It's not that it's like crazy good, it's just stupid to pin down, you know what I mean? It's like Mew. God, I hate Mew. Holy shit. I need to play Mew as a carry one of these times just to, you know, embrace the enemy and all that. Mew kills me more than anything. Okay, so Moltres gets a new passive, change weather to Zenith. Okay, that's good. So there's another unit that changes Zenith, so that's 3 now. We've got Solrock, Ho-Oh, Moltres. Magnet Bomb, all enemies affected are also locked. Holy shit. I like that a lot. I'm going to play that for sure. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. And I didn't like Magnemite to begin with, but yeah, that's insane. Revert Capsicid nerf from 6.3. Okay. Nidoran female now only show up in poison region. What? Oh, so it doesn't show up in the regular field regions, basically. That makes sense. Change Plusle Minun types, electric fairy to electric field. Oh no. We're gonna have to revisit Jolteon. That's disgusting. Change Sprigatito line from grass field. That's probably gonna put it on par with fire. More than likely. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it probably will, because the Ultra is also electric. So yeah, that's gonna be nasty. Change Sprigatito line types. Yeah, we saw that. It's not a regional anymore, which I think is really cool, and it's a Flora type. Change from Mantis. Yeah, like I said, it's not a grass type anymore. It's a Flora type. C-Dot is now regional. Mudkip is now what? Mudkip is now regional? That's interesting. Why? I guess because there's already 2 ground commons. So it's good to have one that's regional. I don't know. That's a little weird to me. Gossiflora is now regional. That's fine. Dynamo is common. We saw that. That looks interesting. I like that a lot. Because that means Amorphous is now kind of legit. Like early. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Bellsprout line, Chikorita, and Hoppip are now special. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how to feel about it, but that's okay. We'll allow it. New ability for Chikorita line, Sweet Scent. Buff Sweet Scent now also reduce speed. So it gets a new ability, so I need to look into that. Flabébé line now has 5 color variations. Their color indicates the first bud to blossom. What does this mean? I read this in between, and I don't understand what this means. Like, does it first bud to blossom? Are we talking about grass? Are we talking about the berries? I don't understand, because it's not a grass type, right? I don't know. Change sell price of Remoraid from 3 to 2. Octillery from 10 to 7. That's fair. Rework Ogrepon. Yeah, Ogrepon's now a legendary. I saw that because I got a bunch of renewed boosters because I got to it went from 500 gold to or coin to 250 for renewing. So I had all of my Ogrepons that were like 450 or something like that, and I got a bunch of stuff out of it, so that's good. Reworked Manaphy. Manaphy's now legendary. New ability Heart Swap. Oh god. Heart Swap is definitely an ability. I'm gonna have to read what it does in this game, but I'm kind of worried. Nerf Galarian Zigzagoon. Now why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's not nice. It probably needed it though. Buff Duraludon line. I don't know that it needed that, but okay. It already gets a free cat, like an instacast. As long as you're in Storm, right? Whatever. Sunkern line is rare grass light flora. So it's not an additional anymore. Is that what it means? Solar beam change, special damage to all enemy Pokemon in a line behind the target. Burn them for 3 seconds if the user is in the spotlight, or if the weather is sun, deals double damage. Well, I need to play this. Grass light, Flora light actually seems like it's even better now. So maybe we'll do that. Changes to synergies, ground rework. We saw ground in the game. So ground Pokemon dig holes on the board in between stages and gain stats based on the depth of the hole they start in. They sometimes find buried items at max depth, 5 stages. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how I feel about this. It is good that you can miss, like you're not guaranteed an item every time or money every time. You know what I mean? Like that's good. But I still don't know, dude. That's pretty insane. It does add a lot of variability to ground though, so I'll give them credit for that. It makes it a lot less boring in the sense, you know what I mean? Like you don't just play a bunch of ground mons and win the game, you know? So that I props to that. So Flora rework. When a Flora Pokemon is KO'd, a flower pot blossoms and you collect mulch. Higher star units give more mulch, which can be used to evolve your flower pots. And the flower pots hold Hoppip, Weepin' Bell, and Chicorita. And I guess Oddish too, probably. I didn't get that far, but probably. Yeah. So this is interesting. I wonder if you can. So you evolve them with. So you want your mons to die, so you want to lose early, right? But you also want higher star unit. So yeah, that's a really weird conundrum. But I guess if you're playing Flora on its own, it's probably not good enough to win, right? So you just don't play grass? I don't know. So we've got Nerf Aquatic. That's probably a good thing. Status duration is going from... Okay. So Nerf Fighting, thank God. Damage reduction. It still didn't feel good though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fighting that fighting team in the in the very end, that little 1v1 we had, it didn't feel good. We did figure out how to beat him, but I'm still not entirely sure. I think it was the coinciding of the extra attack we gain from having a bunch of or all the holes dug out. But yeah, I don't know. Fighting is still insane. So new effect at fighting 8, throw target after 8 hits instead of 10. Okay. I mean, I'm really not worried about the whole displacement thing. I think the displacement thing is cool. I just don't like that there's a synergy that can just say, yeah, no, I don't want to take damage today. And then it actually just doesn't. We've got weather rocks are no longer collected during PvE rounds. Okay. Changes to items. We've got Big Nugget is replaced by Explorer Kit. Oh, so you can't even get Big Nugget anymore. Explorer Kit increases the chances of finding gold buried in the ground. Okay. So you grab Explorer Kit. Does it give ground synergy or no? Okay, no, it still does. It's just in... Got it. So the artificial item is now Explorer Kit. and then you can gain a big nugget from digging. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that because if you're digging, that means you're already playing ground, right? So why do you need an extra ground synergy? I guess you can throw it on something that's not a ground type, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. New items, synergy gems, we saw that. That's what's in the ground. But they don't affect a specific mon, you know, they just give you the benefit of the synergy. So it's not like you get to choose to throw that, like what we got a ghost gem, right? So we didn't get to just throw a ghost gem on like I don't even know, on the stone journer, and then the stone journer is a ghost type, you know? We just got the benefit of the synergy. So I think that's I think it's a cool way to make it not busted. I just don't know if it's still not crazy good, you know? Buff floatstone, buff black augurite, buff smelly clay. Okay, so all the weather rocks and stuff like that, we've got buffs. Buff stardust, base shield from 15 to 50. That's got to be good. I like stardust too. But I mean, all you need is a protective pads and it kind of gets fucked. So nerf shiny charm. Oh no, that's not good. Protect duration from 2 to 1.5 seconds. That's still probably not too bad, right? Nerf ability shield, remove 15 base shield. What is the what was the original number? Because I feel like it gave 30, right? So it's going to give 15 now, but that's to 3 different mons. I'm not too mad at that. Nerf Razor Fang. I used a Razor Fang. Armor break duration from 4 to 2 seconds. Okay, so protective pads is just better than Razor Fang now? Is that what we're saying? More than likely? I mean, it worked for me. It definitely was not a bad item. Buff Rock Salt also gives 15% of max HP as shield. Isn't that the gourmet? I think this is the gourmet, what's its name? What is its name? Salt Cure. The thing that gets Salt Cure. I can't think of its name, but you know what I'm talking about. Garganeckle. Got it. Yeah, I think that's Garganeckle. And then Sweet Herb is replaced by Herba Mystica, which comes in 5 flavors and gives field effects or rune protect. Sweet Herb was on... What was Sweet Herb on? That wasn't Milcery, was it? No, probably not. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Well, now it's called Herba Mystica. So, okay, changes to town encounters. Sableye encounter changed. Now proposed synergy gems. They changed the Sableye encounter. I don't know. I kind of like telling that little guy to fuck off. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't really annoying. It was just like play annoying. You know what I mean? Like it was just funny. Gameplay. Speed stat now influences projectile travel time for ranged attack. Speed stat now influences... Does that mean Mew is better? Oh, God. Oh, that probably means Alakazam is better, too. I don't like that. Those are 2 mons that genuinely grind my gears. So, I'm not excited for that one. Maybe we'll have to play a Alakazam game. Ranked matches ELO ranges have been reduced, we read this, to 3 ranges to reduce waiting times, 0 to 1099, 1050 to 1299, and 1250 plus. I think this is good. It just means that you have less lobbies, so you have more chances for everybody to be, like, I don't know, in the lobby, I guess. If you have multiple lobbies open, then it takes more people to fill, so it takes longer to fill. Right? I think that makes sense. Oh, this wasn't in there. Hang on. For the overlaps, the lower range is chosen by default, but player can choose to join a lobby of the higher range if they want to. This is like a temporary measure that may be revisited in the future. Yeah. So they can pick either one, but it's defaulted to the bottom because that's where they came from. I like that. Aquatic no longer increase curse delay. That sucks. Instead, when curse status is cleared, the remaining time plus 1 second is stored in memory and will be used if curse status is reapplied again. Okay. I mean, Ghost isn't like a huge issue. Like, of all the teams that I don't like, Ghost is definitely on there, but it's not anywhere near like fighting or fighting. You know. There's other teams that I don't like playing against, but fighting is really the one that's woof. I guess ice is pretty annoying too, but once again, you just fluffy tail, I guess, and you just multiple fluffy tails. I don't like that certain teams like force certain items, but I guess that's just how you play the game, so whatever. UI added unholdable, consumable, removable labels in item descriptions, added a tab in wiki for town encounters. Okay, so now we get to see all of the extra, like the egg carousel and the Sableye carousel. Well, we're not getting the Sableye carousel anymore, but the artificial carousel, I assume that's what that means. So that's pretty cool. Added filters for additional picks, regional mons, and evolutions. Okay. Added technical terms with descriptions and items in the wiki, and ability descriptions for adjacent in the same row, in a cone. Technical terms with descriptions and icons. Yeah, they all look a little different now. I think they're a little more easily more intuitive with reading. So yeah, I like that. Fixed fairy splash enabled even when fairy synergy is inactive. Really? I did not know that. Hidden power abilities now truly make the user vanish and no longer procs items like shiny charm or max revive. Okay, that's cool. Human synergy no longer heals on retaliation damage provided by items. Oh man. I guess that makes sense because it's not technically an attack. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair. The amount of elo gained on the first games of a fresh new account is increased, we read this too, and progressively decreased down to the standard k equals 32 factor after 20 games played. Yeah, so this is just to discourage smurfing, right? Like if you can't stomp lobbies for 50 games and you can only stomp lobbies for 20 games, you're going to be less likely to do it. I think I like that. New titles, we've got Mole and Blossomed. I haven't looked into what those are, but I assume it's like win with Ground, win with Flora, which we just won with Ground, so I might have Mole. Too bad I'm never getting rid of Strategist. But I think that is it. And obviously, yeah, support them on Tippy. Yeah. This game is great. I love it a lot. And I'm really appreciative for everybody that contributes as far as players, mods for the Discord, top players that are just really good and set metas. Even though I don't really play a meta, I think it's probably good for community. You know, it gets people interested in the game because they can like play the meta and be really good at a game. You know what I mean? Obviously the creators are fantastic. And they push updates like, what is it, like maybe every month? Is it every month? I don't know. It happens a lot is what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be every month. It doesn't have to be every 2 months. They're active in the community basically. And I really appreciate that. Look at this little awesome poster too, by the way. Who is this? I have @Y. I don't know who that is, but whoever made this poster, I love it. It's so cute. It's so good. I like it a lot. They do really good art. I don't know if they do the art for all of them, but this one's really good. I mean, they're all really good, but I like this one a lot. Chespin is super cool. Like I said, I'm really sad that we can't do grass starters, but eventually maybe Chicorita will come out and we can do that. So that is patch 6.5 garden party. This is definitely going to be a longer video. Everything is timestamped though, so if you want to watch certain things, you'll be able to just skip to that. But either way, there's the new patch. Hopefully next time we will be able to go over this live, and then I'll feel a little bit better about kind of how it's formatted, but and maybe we can have a more active conversation and I'm not just talking at you with my dumbass thoughts. But for now, this is what it is, and I'm excited. So on to the next one.